Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of KigerCraft Advanced. I'm KigerCraft, and Giren is down there. And today we're going to be working on a little bit more of the ring up here. The ring is going to be sort of like the main central piece of the walkways that connect the major trees when we eventually start working on them. So I believe in the last episode I actually built the ring, but now we're actually going to convert it. The one before last. Okay. We're actually going to convert it into stone like it was originally intended to be. So I wanted to use my magic thing here, but apparently it didn't quite work like I intended. It's supposed to do like a lot of... Oh, there we go. Just as Giren's like wrong button to work. Yeah, you gotta right click, I guess. But it's so easy to do. You just come over here and just boop 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 boop, and everything turns into stone. So you can see that it's actually using some of the V that I have stored up in my wand, and it's so useful because replacing all these blocks would be a heck of a pain in the ass, but with this it makes it a lot easier because I can just basically just click it and everything. Oh, I ran out of stone. Oh, that's embarrassing because I was pretty sure that I had more than enough. All right, that's fine. I needed to come down here anyways. Yeah, there's tons of stone lying around because basically I only use smooth stone. Oh, we're out of fuel again. So I got smooth stone here because everything is all smooth stoned. Oh, I must have dumped this here. Everything's all smooth stone because I have a silk touch on basically all of my tools. So we got tons of this stuff just like lying around everywhere. Alright, let's see. That should be good. Because I think it's more than what I started out with. But you can see here, it's already almost done. And it does the bottom part too, which is really, really useful. So we're basically going to be working on this today, trying to make it look more like I intend it to look. First things first is to get it made out of stone, obviously. And then I actually have some special blocks that I'm going to be putting on the underside to make it look very magical. Because this whole base is all going to be based on magic and stuff. So look at that. That was so fast. So we're done with that. Yeah, so the whole theme is going to be like super magical and all that stuff. So let's put some of this away. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Because basically what it does is it just swaps out the dirt or the stone I had in my inventory for the dirt. So it lets me trade, which is super cool. Let's see here. Now we need glass. Because the walkway is going to be made like entirely out of glass. So we just got to put this in here and we should be good to go. But yeah, so me and Giren have been very, very busy as of late. We have been recording a lot of console games. We got one of those capture cards, and we've been having a lot of fun with it. We've been recording some cool episodes of games that we like, and we can't wait to share it with you guys, which we will eventually. But right now we're working on getting like a generic intro for, you know, just sort of like our channel and stuff. And once we have that, we'll be able to share with you all the cool things that we've been doing. We've actually been having so much fun that we've sat down and recorded like something like 3 months worth of content. Just because, you know, like we sit down for like an hour or so and it's like, you know, 2 or 3, you know, episodes plus. So it's really fun to do, and we've been really enjoying ourselves. You know, what games we're going to be playing, I don't want to tell you because I kind of want you guys to be surprised, but it's a lot of games that are from, you know, like our sort of gaming heritage. So games that are, you know, important to us, that we played when we were younger, and games that we really, really enjoy are going to be in there. So let's see here. Get this. So these arcane stone blocks, I don't have a lot of them. I'm gonna have to make more of them, but we're gonna do just a couple swatches here. So 1, 2, 3, remove. 1, 2, 3, remove. Okay, so this is what I was originally going to do. So I kind of need to, actually I need to chisel these. Chisel is probably like my favorite mod. Alright, let's do these ones, because these are the ones that I like. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Rooney type blocks. Alright. But yeah, you know, I think you guys will really enjoy it once the episodes start coming out. And there'll be a lot of them. In fact, me and Garen were talking that we might actually be able to do something like 3 a week. You know, it's going to be that serious. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I like these, but I'm not sure how I feel about the wood with the arcane blocks. So let's see. I do have some. Let's go ahead and chisel these bad boys. Because I want something interesting on the border there, but not necessarily anything super weird. Ooh, I have these down in the base right now. Let me go ahead and remove these. Oh no! There it is. Alright. Actually, while I'm down here, I need to grab my axe. I loaned it to Garen earlier. Yay, thank you. Oh, and also, while I was down here last time, I meant to show you guys, we also have a new way of getting up to the top as well. We made an arcane levitator, which is a really, really cool device. So it's basically an elevator that will levitate you up to the top, and this is how it works. Whee! You gotta be really careful though, because you could slide off and then hit your head on this block, and then you come up basically like at the literal perfect level, and then you just step off. And we got lucky that you stop right here. Actually, it's like a block up, but you know, we could go like 10 blocks up and then fall and do all sorts of crazy stuff. So we got lucky that I actually put this in the right spot, because I didn't know how the levitator worked, and yeah, it was a little scary. Oh, I like this much better. I like these fancy schmancy blocks much better. And the good thing about it is that these are just basically stone. So all I have to do is chisel these bad boys. And there we go. Now I have 64 of them. So that really works out well. But yeah, we've been having a lot of really good times. Oh, you know what? I don't need to do this. Let me go ahead and just place one there. Get my wand. I can just do the exact same thing. There we go. Except just do it one at a time. Boom, boom. Oh, so easy. Yeah, we've been having like a really fun time with the recording the games. We have like, you know, this like mess of cables in our living room now, and oops. I kind of didn't want to do that, and it looks like the glass broke. Alright, so I gotta be more careful in the future. Definitely don't want to break the glass. Okay, I'm gonna grab some of this. Yeah, so if I have something that required silk to, like, you know, get back, then I actually wouldn't be able to do that. So that's good. That's good to know. Oh, okay. That is definitely good to know. So I got to be way more careful as I continue to just go and just click randomly, because I don't want to be doing this for like forever. But there are a lot of, you know, there's not a lot, but there's an interesting game coming out recently or soon that I'm really interested in, and that's Splatoon. I remember that it was one of the games that I saw at E3 that was like, you know, that seems like a really cool game for the Wii U, and it was one of those games that was just like, you know, yeah, that's why I want a Wii U, which we now have, and there are N64 games coming out for the Wii U. Hell yes, so excited. We still have a traditional N64, but I'm actually super duper stoked. I forgot to shift click. So yeah, wands are dangerous. You really have to be careful with what you're doing. There we go. Okay. I have more stairs. Yes, I do. So, it was kind of like... Ah! Oh my god! The worst. I am so good at this game. Oh my god, guys, you have no idea how good at this game I am. No, don't take my wand away. I promise I can be a good wizard. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, there we go. And that should pop up. There we go. Okay. So yeah, anyways, we have a Wii U now, and it's got like the virtual console and stuff like that on it. So it's actually pretty cool. But I really am looking forward to getting, you know, our favorite game for the N64, Banjo-Kazooie. It's just such a fun game. You know, we're really excited to do that one. I can't find a cartridge of it. But recently, GameStop had said that they're going to start taking trade-ins on older games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess 5. So that you're going to be able to trade in like SNES games, N64 games, all those types. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. So that is really exciting, because if they're going to start taking trade-ins on those games, that also means that they're looking to resell them, which means that we're going to be able to buy them. And hopefully they're going to offer some decent prices on them. And if they do, we could actually pick up some gems like Banjo-Kazooie. But if they want, it's all about the price, really. It's all about the price. I mean, Banjo-Kazooie is an older game. Let's be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has a 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is in the wrong spot. That's alright, I'll fix it now. Except I didn't. I'm the worst at Minecraft. Anyways, you know, it is an older game, And I mean, I can see the point of like charging a lot because people would obviously pay for it, but there's a certain limit. Like, it's kind of upsetting because you know it's going to be like, you know, they're going to try it out and people are like, oh, people weren't willing to pay like $30 for old Nintendo 64 games. And I'm like, no, of course they're not going to pay $30 for old Nintendo 64 games. You know, they're older games. So I'm just hoping that they're a little bit smarter than that, and it's to compete more with the Nintendo Virtual Console, which would be fantastic. Because then, you know, we could pick up, you know, maybe Banjo-Kazooie for maybe $15, which would be more expensive than it probably would be on the Virtual Console, where it would probably be $10. But obviously it's physical. One's physical, one's digital. So, you know, there's always that sort of divide. But if they want, like more than $20 for N64 games, I'm going to have to say that that's a little too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Because it's like, you know, we've played all these before. They're not necessarily new. Like, maybe we don't have them for one reason or another. But it's just one of those things, like, where I love it, but I'm not necessarily willing to pay like a relative crap ton for it. So that's just me. But either way, I'm still super excited about, you know, the possibility that it could be coming, because right now I cannot find a Banjo-Kazooie cartridge. The closest place that would probably have one is about 45 minutes away in a city. It's 45 minutes to an hour away in a city that we don't go to, like, hardly ever. And the only reason that we did go there was to go to a specific restaurant that we really, really liked, but that restaurant is no longer in business, apparently, which was super weird. When me and Giren were driving to, like 2 hours away to pick up our coffee table, we were like, oh, hey, we're going to stop by, you know, our favorite restaurant in, you know, that same city. And what am I doing? And we were like, oh, okay, you know, well, let's do that. We don't come by here very often, so let's stop and eat there on the way home. And we go there, and it's like, there's no cars in the parking lot. And we're like, oh, that's weird. Okay. So we go in or we pull over, and we're like, did they start closing on like certain days or something like that? And no, they were completely shut down. We went inside, and I kind of looked in the door. We got out of the car, or I got out of the car. We looked in the door, and it was like lights off, dusty, like all like the seats and everything were still there, but all the lights were gone. All the alcohol from the bar was gone. The TVs were taken down. It was like, wow, that's freaking crazy. Because it seemed like it was a really popular place, so it almost makes me wonder, like, maybe they got shut down for like health reasons or something like that. I'm not really sure, but still, a little unnerving. Alright, so let's see. I need a couple things. Infernal Furnace is not what I need. Here we go. I need this arcane stone, so I need a shard of some sort and stone around the outside. Okay. Because that's what I was using before, and I have stone. So let's see, what do I have the most of? We have the most air shards. What on God's green earth was that? Okay, well, I guess I just sorted it. Take that, I guess. Anyways. Alright, so let's go ahead and put these here. Nope, that's not going to work because I need a mystical one. I'm probably going to need to use the V for my wand as well. Alright, so let's see. We got this here. Hopefully we have a little bit Yay! Okay, so... Okay, cool. We do have enough. Let's go ahead and make a couple of these. Oh, these are actually pretty cheap to make. 2, 3, 4. There we go. I got 64 plus 8. That's perfect. That seems almost exactly what I need. Ah. Gotcha. So that infusion thing that we were using the last episode or so, which is super cool, by the way. We did another oh no, actually I didn't. So last time I was trying to make my wand, we did the infusion, and let me remove my cap. Yeah, we were doing like the caps and stuff, and I completely derped up. I didn't have the research for the wand that I was trying to make. So when I put it into the table, it was like, oh, you know, you don't have the right thing. So I was like, what? I don't understand. And I was like, because I didn't have the research. And then I magically did the research, and then it was like I was able to do it like immediately after we stopped recording. So yeah, it was kind of a derp mode on my part. So I was really embarrassed afterwards because I was like, oh my god, and I ended the episode and I didn't even try again. So yeah, almost went to 3. But you know, it's like, don't say that. Don't say that. Yes, I got yelled at. I hella got yelled at. Bear was like, you're dumb. Oh man. Anyways, so 2, 3. So I'm doing these every 3 blocks or so, and I can always change this to make it look a little better, because now that I know that those things are super cheap to make, I can just go ahead and you know, make as many as I want, really, so that this is a little more even, because it's very not even right now, and I'm not really sure that I like it. But I'm having fun with my wand. You know, I can hear the keys, and it's coming. There it is. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so yeah, it's fun to actually do this. So 3. Cool. Alright. So this is looking very, very magical, which I am very, very much into. I do want to change the bottom parts. But, oh god, it's a blood moon. Alright, so we're gonna have to sleep here in just a few seconds. But, yeah, so I'm gonna have to build like a ring sort of around the bottom part here, because these I can change. So like if I change it, you can see it right there. It changed. So it's gonna be something I'm gonna have to do in another episode. Just go ahead and sleep. So that's gonna be fun to do. I still am not 100% sure on what what blocks I'm gonna have under here. I'm actually thinking about, on the outside at least, having carpenter's blocks, which are pretty cool because you can change the shape of these, so I can kind of make this rounded in some places. So I'm thinking that's something cool that I'm gonna try. And then let's come up here. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna make this this top part here mainly out of like rimmed with these wood blocks, the silver wood blocks, because I really like the texture of the silver wood, and you know, they have this very magical feel to them, which I like. So let's go ahead and just make all of these silver wood blocks, which some people might be like screaming and yelling, okay, these can't be chiseled, because these are like magical trees, and yes, I cut down several of them. But it's okay because in our Mistcraft book, they are pretty much. Oh yeah, we got actually like 5 saplings out of all these trees we cut down. But in our Mistcraft world, there are silverwood trees that get generated fairly often. So I just cut down a couple of those, and there are like billions more because the world is infinite and stable, apparently. So basically, I'm just going to go ahead and connect all these blocks together into just like a kind of like a cross for now. Just so that way there's like a platform, and then I'll shape it out later. I'm not going to make you guys watch me derp and try and shape it. But just connecting them is something that I can absolutely do. But yeah, so, you know, there's a lot of cool stuff that's going to be coming from our channel, so I hope you guys will definitely check it out. We've been definitely paying attention to the numbers of people who watch our advanced series, and it's not really popular. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and try and make it out like, oh yeah, people love it. No, you guys don't. But that's kind of like, you know, like I guess like, oh god, really? It doesn't really bother us that not a lot of people watch it because we're having fun, and that's kind of like what's important to us. So, you know, I'm sorry if you guys don't like it, but we're having a lot of fun. So, and then this is where the tree will go. I don't know if I can make I don't know if I can make. Oh, it works on odd numbers. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to. Well, I'm just roughing it out now. So, I mean, this is definitely not all going to be silverwood. That's just what I had. I need to figure out something that'll work with this. I'm thinking some kind of like one of these magical stones. That might actually look pretty good. Let's see. Let's chisel these back. Let's see here. Look at these moon flashies, these stone bricks, and, you know, these ones look kind of cool. Oops. So, you know, maybe something like these guys. You know, I can use my wand. Put that right there. Boom. There we go. Something like this would probably be pretty cool. Have it be lined with silverwood, like it's drawing magical energy from the wood and feeding it into the tree. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. It's probably totally not what it's doing, but, you know, this is our world. We get to decide what is and what isn't magical going on this. So, oh, I ran out of blocks. That's alright, we can make some more. But, you know, definitely, like, this whole platform is supposed to be, you know, a magical platform. So it's going to be suspended by magical energy. It's going to be pulsing and living and all kinds of stuff. So there's going to be a lot of magicalness about it. So I'm super excited to get it done. There we go. But yeah, so, you know, we've got some cool stuff going on our channel, so I hope you guys will stick around and check it out, and hopefully you'll enjoy what we have coming out. We're working on the intro for our new gaming series, so hopefully we'll be able to finish that fairly quickly and have it out to you guys ASAP, and hope you guys will like it. There's going to be something super special in it, so when the first episode comes out, I think you guys will be really surprised at what we're able to do. So yeah, so you guys have a good day, And, you know, obviously like, comment, and favorite the video. Tell your friends about it, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Whee!